ministry, there's some type of way, at times, you want to minister to the human need of the people, to the human circumstance of the people. And I'm not a proponent of what the Catholic Church believes, doctrinally. I don't believe too much in their doctrine, but they're pretty good on the ministry part of it. You will still Catholic Church, am I right or wrong? They'll have an organization set aside that will pay your light bill, and will pay your gas bill, and pay your water bill, give you some clothes for free, and some other kind of things. That's ministry. And ministry is a very important and vital part of the church. You can't have church without having some level of ministry. We all can't do it on the same level. But there's some level of social service I believe is important for it to be called a church. And if you don't do any, I don't think you would call it a church. And then the last area that every church must have. And if you're watching these churches the right way, which is Jesus, you're really looking at Jesus, the last one is evangelism. Who are we getting saved? At some point, the church has to say, listen, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? Because if you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, as great and as nice and as beautiful as you are going to hell. And so, I want to give you an opportunity to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, so you will not spend eternity in hell. Now, that's just the way I see it. And maybe it's a better way to say it, certainly it is. But at the end of the day, that message has to be shared. At some point, you got to say, John 14:6 says, Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And Jesus says, no man comes to the Father except through him. And so you have to say, Islam is great, but Islam is a pathway to hell. Just tell you what the church does now. That's how the church works. It tells you nothing but the truth. And it tells you that there is one way. Some people say the reason they don't like church is the Christian church, because the Christian church feels like they're right and everybody else wrong. That's just the way it is. Because we're disciples of this man named Jesus who taught it like that. And we don't get a chance to write our own sermons, our own messages, our own doctrine. He's already made the doctrine, and he says that Islam won't get you to him. And the list goes on. And so we see here that these